Right. So, oh. See if I can monitor this properly as well. There we go. It's so delayed. Okay, so that's my fault. That's so confusing. Still just trying to set things up here. I apologize. Test 1, 2. Let's see if I can increase that audio for our speaker. Because that's cranked. Oof. All of the audio. Mic test 1, 2. Maybe it's just my shitty laptop. Well, either way, let's get on with it. I don't seem to have anybody in here yet, but that's all right. It is a new stream, so I honestly wasn't expecting a huge turnout, to be honest. But as all my streams are, this will be available on a later date and time to view as well. Try and say that 10 times fast. They make it seem like it's so easy to manage and maintain. But this is not. Whatever. All right, so I'm going to start this off. Let's get some free life on here now, shall we? Something that's been done by me. I'm going to pull up my YouTube channel here. It's just more convenient to do that on this specific song. Bram Kramshoj, Free Life 2022. There we go. Yeah, I'm getting this all from my official artist channel. This one song. Without ad protection, you have to try fixing. Apologies, I can't skip the ad. Well, I can, but why would I do that? And I just mute that for the moment because we do not need to hear the advertisements. What I will discuss while we're waiting for this ad, I've got 2 of them to go through, so I'll discuss what's going to be going on here. So I've gotten some harmonicas here, and as you've probably noticed with my other songs, it's mostly acoustic, and which you'll see with my next album, I'll be actually phasing away from a little bit of that stuff. It'll still be integrated into the music. but it's going to be more modern. You know, just got to try and make new things a little bit more different and more unique and stand out. All these people out there trying to come up with the same kind of idea, and I'm not expecting to have a huge fan base, no. Anybody goes into this thinking they're going to be rich right off the hop is just delusional. I know I ain't no Kanye or freaking Eminem or anything like that, so it's just best not to get your hopes up, essentially. Live with less expectations, and that way the world's less disappointing as well. Expect the worst, hope for the best, right? I think I got like 15 seconds left on the ad here. Here we go, ad over. Just gonna make sure the audio's not too loud. And there we go. Let that play for you there. Stupid and the plan feels fake. Broke time rounds off visceral strain. Without talking to you, I don't know me. Just gonna let you guys get a little closer. This is so loud sometimes. I did this on my electric guitar, and honestly, I used a reverb app on my phone. I screwed up there, but definitely relatable. You can hear the harmonica, the chimes, and that drums a little bit. More of a catalyst in this one for me. Now, I don't know what that was like for you guys, but I heard it clearly, obviously. But if you weren't able to hear it clearly, you can check it out on all my service providers like Spotify, Amazon Music, Tidal, clearly on YouTube. If you forget the name of the songs, you can just ask Alexa or Google to play it for you. Bram Kramshoj. I know it's a tongue twister, try to say the last name there, but it's Kramshoj. The J is silent. It's Danish last name. Other than that, it's pretty simple. Once you get it under the tongue and remember, it's pretty easy. Uh, Try saying that to Alexa, though. She still can't say it right, but she understands it. That's what matters. And that was one of the ones there that I actually ended up covering. That's actually not my song. The only thing that was in that one that was mine was the chord arrangement that was done, which was the same song, just instead of me doing single arrangement like he did, I did mine in the chords, and, well, Travis picking. I did the strumming and plucking at times, which you could hear. 1 second.
Come in?
No, I guess so, yeah. No respect. Up. So now I have a dog in here, and she's just gonna annoy me. Because she's not gonna like what I'm doing. Oh, she's not. She don't even like being on camera. She's laying on my sound card. I just smack a dog. No, that's animal abuse. But moving on, we've only been going on this stream here for like, what, 10 minutes now so far? 11 minutes, so it's not really that long of a stream. So far, I still don't even have any viewers, but you know what? That is fine. It is not a big deal at this point in time in my projections, I guess you can say. I'm not expecting like a kaboom. Nope, that's not me. I'm doing it for myself, more so for fun, more so for family and friends to be able to hear my music as well, without me having to send them a file. It's just a lot more convenient that way. And having TuneCore, actually, which is my distributor, as a backup, is actually quite convenient. It's helped me get my music out to over 140 service providers, and on top of that, I have managed to get my stuff on TikTok as well, which I myself was a person that would never go on there. Really, I criticized and judged everyone for doing it because it was just same thing every finger swipe. It's like people's just redoing the same thing that they saw over and over and over and over again. All the original thoughts were done, and I just couldn't deal with it. But I find it's good for advertising. It gets me out there. A lot of people get to see my ads. They get to preview a little bit of my song as well before they go and see it, I guess you can say. Because whenever I do a post, I'll put one of my songs in there. Or at the beginning, I actually used Buddy's Total Heat's song, Free Life, for my advertisements, just so I could promote him a little bit at the beginning too. Giving me the rights to do his song, I figured why not promote him too. And I actually like his version better. Well, I'm not going to say better. That could be sung by anybody, and honestly, the lyrics alone are just amazing. How he was able to come up with such great lyrics that are interchangeable based on your voice is great. And you could even find yourself singing it there yourself. It's, like I said, it's a great song. Again, once more, that one's called Free Life. Originally done by Total Heat, covered by myself, Bram Kramshoj. And so that's that one. Yeah. Let's see here. I gotta scroll down my board here, trying to see what I'm trying to do here. Oh, computers these days. There be my files? Oh, there they are. So I was a little bit late starting my stream this morning because first I had some technical issues. The Dolby, whatever it is honestly, they may say it's good, but gosh. It's good for only like micro recording, like if you're doing something personal and not wanting to upload it, even though that's what they stated. It did not work for me whatsoever. So I was like, forget it. I'm going to Twitch. I know they work. And you guys will be able to find the stream also later on YouTube and also here on Twitch. I'm not too sure if they have it set up on other providers for this to happen, but it is what it is. I was actually trying to get these songs up here running for you. Let's open up one here. I don't even know which one I'm opening up. Oh, that's YouTube Free Life. No. It's Twitch, which I need. Help. I literally had all these auto files set up here, which I do. They're here. They're near. They're just being very difficult, and my phone was in the way, and now I gotta access my files here. Because, well, the album that I'm coming out with in the next week or so is going to be called Incrementium. I've already got the lyrics done for one of the songs, and I might do one more recording just for pronunciation purposes. I am still slightly satisfied with the outcome of what I got so far, but when you're up for over 24 hours working and then coming home to do this job, I felt like I was like eating the microphone at the end of the day. Basically, getting home from 7 o'clock in the morning, finally getting everything set up and recorded and everything done by 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It was horrendous. Oh, torture. Okay, so now I've got my files open here. That one's not it. Never doubting it. Why do they have to make these things like unreadable? Oh, dog, you still gonna make me get up, huh? Oh, I guess I can take you with me. I am mobile, by the way, which is great. But dog gets in the way. This is TJ. I've had him since grade 1. That's a long time. 36 years old. The dog. I actually ended up was diagnosed with epilepsy when I was younger and had a grand mal seizure. Went into a coma. Didn't wake up for a very long time, etc., etc. And I woke up and he was there, and I've had him ever since. And I always have had him out. He's actually wearing my late cat's collar. I've had that cat for 9 years. It was Professor Chaos. Owned up to his name for sure, but no other cat out there can replace him, and I'm gonna miss him, but such is life. And now that I got this thing up and running, I figured the dog wanted to get out. Before I actually get on to the song that I was going to initially just show you there, which was, I have it titled Sense of Relief, but I'm going to name that one something else and use that titling for another one, because it is a good title for the album which I'm doing. Incrementium. I just wanted to make sure I was unmuted still. Sorry if I just crackled up to your ear. But first I'm going to actually do, it's titled New Beat because, well, it was just a new beat. And it actually came to me when doing Free Life, actually, and I was going to do this rendition of Free Life with this beat. But looking into the legalities of everything like that, it actually had to be recognizable, and I wasn't going to get a master's licensing to do this. I was just satisfied to be able to do the song. So I'm gonna play that one here for you right now. You might actually be able to hear the lyrics in it at times because I actually ended up taking out the lyrics, splicing them out. But the way I recorded it, you were actually still able to hear some. Here we go. Here's the beat. Yeah, no, see, I need to do another take on that one because that was the one that I literally, like I said, I spliced it out. I can hear it a lot better, but I can tell you right now, just on how unclear it is, you probably can't hear crap. Which, honestly, I'm satisfied with that because it's incomplete, and I'd rather it be more complete for you than anything. But this is the one actually I've been integrated my guitar, electric guitar, into this one. I'm gonna trim this for release though. There we go.
The pressures of the day can drive you insane.
See the enunciation part I'm talking about? It's supposed to be like drive you insane with a question. Deception.
They say be patient, but my mind is racing. So as I this one for you, hoping to make you move. Deception. 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 The pressures of the day, feel them slip away. Just close. Just close. This doesn't mean you start to move. You feel it too.
Again, it's supposed to be more of a question. It's just there. Gonna do a re-recording on that.
Expression of the self-expression. I'm just testing. Nah, I ain't flexing. My testing. Distraction. Distraction. My test 1, 2. Designed for you. Yeah, that's true. Deception. Deception. The pressures of the day drive you insane. Deception. Deception. Expression. They say be patient, but my mind be racing. So I designed this one for you. Yeah, that's true. Deception.
Excuse me, so sorry. So as you saw there, I was flashing out that book there. This is it's supposed to be for my drawings, but I started using it for, see, there's one of my little drawings. Actually, I did this one. This art actually is something I created like back in like grade fish and chips. Like, I don't know, it was so long ago. I was like maybe 15, 16, maybe even younger. Art class, high as fuck. Part of my language. But no, actually, I did that when I was initially, I drew that one in public school, and there's supposed to be like a mushroom lady standing behind it too, and it's not drawn in the traditional sense. How I did that one actually was I did it with just straight lines. I drew a straight line down, and I did some crosses, and then I literally do the whole weave thing like we did in public school. You know, small line out and reaching your way out further kind of deal. And I did the same thing with the mushroom lady, and that art got me some good grades, like so much so when the teacher at the end of the year, she called me aside and said, I didn't want to give you too high a mark, but I gave you this. If you feel like you can deserve more, I'll give you more. I feel like you do, but I feel like you're the type of people that don't know. Are you kidding me? Give me a higher mark. I deserve that higher mark. But no, since got a little off track there, I know that. But then I started using it for more of my songs. A little quick flap here, like I'm not going to show you the lyrics, but that's one of the ones that I was working on. I don't think I'm honestly going to do it, but I'm also not going to share it either. A lot of that one there specifically, it was inspired by Conway Twitty. I'm not much of a country fan myself, even though they do a lot of country songs and stuff like that on my Smule account. It's really not my thing. And I was actually more so looking at his work for some stuff that can be modernized. There we go. Being over 50 years dead and etc. And only two of the writers that owned the music are no longer with us as well. Leaves it available for us vultures, as you like to call us, cover artists, or people that go for those kind of things. It's there for people to get started, for giving something like that as such a stigma. It's actually it's inappropriate, just for the fact that the laws were designed this way in a sense for nobody like myself to be able to get started, because it's not easy to write music. It's really not. Being a person that does it myself, even though I've had some good lyrics and just crappy instrumental, it's usually just more so about feel, like I said before. The more you got, the more you can do. Sum up on that one there. And so I got a lot off track again. Like I was saying, I was trying to modernize a lot of Conway's music. And I came across a few of them which were doable. And some of them were like, whoa, 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 whoa. That's going to get me in jail. It's like he's got some music, I get it, the times. It's all about the times and the things that he sang about. Or you wouldn't be able to sing about that today and get away with it. It's just not happening. But there were a few of them on there that I actually considered. Actually, I've written the lyrics a couple. I've done a few recordings, actually, of, oh my gosh, what's it called? Uh, oh my god. I had the title of it just here, too. Where is my book? It's Only Make Believe. There we go. I cannot believe I could not remember that for the life of me. And that one I'm thinking about having sent to my distributors as well. And how it works with things like this is when the artists are dead and it's over 50 years in the public domain, it doesn't belong to anybody necessarily, but it does give you the right to put only your name on the music which is being sent out, because people that originally wrote the music are no longer with us, and there's no royalties to deal with on that, unless of course it's like something like Mickey Mouse or something like that, where they go beyond the copyright laws. They're more of a logo. They got different laws that they cover. And I'm actually looking at a lot of my files here. I might actually have the Free Life beat track on here, where you'll be able to hear that one a lot clearer. But, and actually I do have a sync license, so I technically legally would be allowed to do that. I'm allowed to sync his work with my work on a moving picture. I've got the licenses for that. I've also got the mechanical licensing for it, which is why I was able to do the song in the first place. You don't just get into this and just not know what you're doing. You gotta make sure you cross all those T's and dot all those I's, otherwise you can come up and bite you in the rear. I gotta move you again for 1 second. I'm so sorry. Oh my lord. New beat 3. Where's 2? Where's 1? I'm so sorry. There's technical issues here. Apologies. Excuse me. Anything that I play on my channel, whether it be my music or not, I actually own the sync licensings for. So if you come across something that sounds familiar, maybe even yours, just message me. Honestly, I've got the licensing. I have no problem providing it to those that request it. I guess I don't want to step on anybody's toes. Here to have fun. Money's just the bonus that comes with it. It's like, I don't know why most of these people complain about the fame. It's like, you knew what you were getting into when you got into the job. Like, if you didn't want it, why'd you do it? You know? No, I'm not doing it for the fun, fame. But if it happens, I'm not going to be like, oh wow, well, why you harping on me? I know what I'm signing up for. If it does happen, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Life tends to throw things at you, and me doing this in the beginning wasn't even planned. it was spontaneous. I had no plans whatsoever to to be doing music at all. I was working on a book, still am, a series actually. Um, Ironically, I actually got my artist's name from it. Uh, I didn't even mean to do it that way. It just happened. I went to go register, and my email address, considering sent to as my book, I ended up taking Bram and putting it into my artist section, and I ended up saving it and everything like that before I ended up actually looking at it and realizing that, oops, I didn't do that right. I just went with it. Why not? I like what they did with it on title, anyways. Like, instead of them trying to give a mouthful of a name like mine is, they abbreviated it to just two letters, BK, which I like. It's simplistic and it does the job. I'm actually going to be doing some merch using their same kind of concept that they used with mine. It's going to be initialized with BK and at the bottom small writing, Bram Kramshoj. Some of the product that I'll have also will come with QR codes on them where you can actually have them scanned, and somebody's seeing you drink out of it or walking around with a sweater and they scan it, and to be able to get right to my website, which links them to all my services: Spotify, Amazon Music, Tidal, YouTube, also my actual Facebook and my Bram Kramshoj music website, which is just a bio basically. It's an about me. It's not much. It's just a bio. Which you see those on a lot of my things. You'll find that on my Twitch. You'll find it on my PlayStation, which my handle is Omega Kramshoj. Not guaranteeing I'll accept any friend requests. I've already got a full board as it is, but you can always send me messages. Maybe put out a request for me to do a cover. Who knows? Maybe if you own a song and you're looking for somebody to do the song and you like my voice, again, feel free to send me a message. We can work out financing at that point in time, or finances, whatever it is you're wanting to discuss. Always open to new paths. Um, why? Because, well, you never know what's in store for you. And if you turn down everything that comes your way, you're never going to progress. You're never going to move anywhere in life. And you're just going to be doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, which is what I was almost stuck in the same thing doing. Working, 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 working. And then spontaneously, I took some of my music that I already had recorded and sent it out. And then I came across Free Life by Total Heat. Got completely obsessed with the song. While working on the song, I ended up coming up with some more beats and lyrics, and which you just heard one of the lyrics from one of the songs already, and the beat. Again, I may very well shorten the instrumental. I know not just today's, attention span in general. Like, when it comes to things important, the first few seconds are what matter. If you can't hold them for the first 18 seconds of the song or even talking, then you've already lost them. And so that's why I'm already thinking about shortening the instrumental. I do want it to be like a part of my language, a mind. I'm not even going to say it, just a mind. You guys know what I'm saying. I wanted to show a transition between instrumental to modern day music, which is where a lot of people are falling away from. They're more so focusing on the digital aspect of making music, which is just soundboards and synthesizers, and not actually focusing on the soul portion of what music is and where it came from. Instrumentals. You know, we didn't have computers back in the 1400s, or back then when music first started to. I know it's not the 1400s; it goes back further. I'm just using a time frame for an example. We didn't have technology to do all this. We had wooden instruments and brass pipes, so it wasn't very much. And they did the best with what they had, and they even did so more up into the 90s. You know, Guns N' Roses, Metallica, like Iron Maiden. There's a bunch of Pink Floyd, a bunch of timeless musicians, timeless music that's gonna go on forever. Why? Because the instrumental was amazing. That held to its roots, and it doesn't follow a generic modernized beat. And I know I'm criticizing my own work at the same time by saying this, because I did the modernized beats. Um, but I also tried integrating actual instrumental into my songs. Like, even in the one that I just did, it's uh, part of the next album. The placement title is "Sense of Relief." There's actually guitar through that entire song. At the beginning, obviously, you hear me shredding the solo, and then afterwards, it's just technically just three chords being played on a verbatim, a reverb, sorry. Just dong 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 dong, simplistic. Um, did I use a little technology to do so though? No, I used the basics of the technology, like the stuff that they had back in garage band time periods. I know we still have those, but I'm using it as a time frame example. It was more so of a '90s thing, and beforehand, grudge bands, I guess you'd call them, and so I know I had another song here I was trying to put on here for you before I went on my little rant, and I don't think I can find it. But let's see what new song number 3 is. Was this one I was ready to show? And yeah, this is the one I was working on. It's not done yet. There's a few more instruments I want to integrate into this one. I might actually even integrate the harmonica, which I've got them all here. Actually, I was going to work on some of the songs today, but I've already spent a lot of my time streaming with you guys tonight. This morning, I mean. Because, no, I did not cheap out. I got the nice honers. I got myself, I guess I can now tell you the tunings here. That one's a G, which is the A, which is very warm. I love the A. The C, also very warm. Obviously, with most harmonicas, when playing it. Oh, I can't even open it. There's the no-no zone. You don't want to go into the high pitches. Chances are you're not going to be playing there anyways, so, or even hitting those notes vocally. So playing in that area is just probably not feasible. Any musician will tell you that. Where's my other one? I had another. Oh, there you are. This one's not a Honer. It's a Suzuki, but still just as good. It is a D. A D. So, I think this is the one that definitely is the harmonica. Again, the title of this album coming out is called Incrementium, which is a Latin term I used for growth. It doesn't just mean growth, it means rise, renew, essentially, which kind of is a description of basically what my music is for this album. It's showing the growth of my music from going from just single instrumental, playing my guitar 12 string or my 6 string, to more of a modernized beat. And if I'm going to be doing this, I may as well not just be doing it for myself and do it for myself in my free time and have fun. And if I come up with something that's good for you guys, then obviously I'll send it out. And I'm not going to keep on sending out all my work, though. Some of the work I'll still send out to have like the work copyright and everything like that and protected. But other than that, I'm not really worried about producing it all, because some of the work I have is good, but not in my hands. To be honest, Never Doubting It, Love You Until, and oh my god, I can't even remember my own freaking name of my own songs. Never Doubting It, Loving You Till, and Where Are You Going? Great lyrics. Anybody that's heard my music, my original songs, probably are like, oh my god, two of those sounds exactly the same. You're right, because they do. And I caught on to that also, and I'm planning on redoing those ones. Have them also set up for license syncing. Anybody who wants to redo my work or even remaster it with a different instrumental, honestly, contact my distributors, contact me, we'll work something out. I'm very flexible on that. I honestly would love to even just hear it being done in a different way. I would love to hear your take on it and how you think it should be done. And if I like it, maybe I can collaborate with you on it. We can do it together and do and have your name thrown in there with it as well as a bonus for helping me redo the song. Who knows, right? That's definitely on the table, though. Just for the fact that those songs are good. I do feel that they're not good for today's audience, though, just for the fact that today's audience is more in for the move, the positive dance stuff, right? They don't want to have this acoustic stuff. You hear the memes on TV shows all the time, you know. Superstore was a great example. I don't know, he was outside listening to some guy playing guitar and singing, and he was crying. That's because usually it's true. Country music and guitar music usually is sad music, sadly to say, but it's true. Especially when on an acoustic. You can't really get a club feel from an acoustic. It's just not happening. If you can, honestly, I'd love to meet you. I'd love to shake your hand. Other than that, it's not doable. It just doesn't fit with most beats unless you're playing it at a detuned rate, maybe. But I wouldn't try integrating any of that with today's modern music, even though I'm trying the harmonicas, which obviously I got them for a reason. It's not something that I'm going to try and do. I am going to do. I have a few years' experience on them from when I was a kid, and I only need a few notes out of them anyways, and I'll be recording most of that and putting it on like something where I can loop it through or synthesize it in a different way, reverb it, maybe change the tuning from the tuning itself. Because there are ways of me doing that where I can record it at a G, for example, but have it come out at an E through the microphone kind of deal. And which is what I do with my voice, obviously, when I'm singing. With the deepness of my voice, obviously, I don't sound that soft. Well, I can sound that soft, even without the filters, I should say. If you actually check out my Smule account, which is also Bram Kramshoj, or maybe it's Omega Kramshoj. Either way, you look for me, I am there. And those. Oh, the phone is ringing and it's so distracting. Not for me, and I don't care. Sorry. The phone made me lose track of where I was going. Um, well, that thing's annoying me. I'll show you guys the lyrics that I wrote in for the Free Life. And I'm still not even 100% sure if those lyrics are correct. I was in communication with him, and then when I discussed lyrics, he said that I was able to change one of the lyrics in the song, um, Saskatchewan waters, to Ontario waters, but it the way he phrased it wasn't a good enough stronghold for legality. So I wasn't gonna harass him and keep on asking him a question to just get him to say it a specific way. You know, and I'm happy enough to do your song, and I'm not gonna harass a person after he's already given me consent. So I didn't change the lyrics for the song. I will for my YouTube video that I'm doing, which is going to be more in for territorial, which is what most artists do. If you actually hear them when they're singing, that depending on where they are, they're gonna change a lyric based on their territory. You know, like what I was thinking about with this. I can never say it fast unless I'm singing it. Saskatoon water, or Saskatchewan waters to Ontario waters. Um, that will be on the video. I did go downtown last week and a couple weeks ago actually, and get a bunch of footage of the downtown lake, the spear catcher. Got some nice raindrop balls in slow motion, some nighttime captures, all to go with the video compilation of Free Life. I didn't want this to have too much of like a negative feel to it or a positive feel to it. I wanted it to be a relaxing feel. You know, not too negative, not too positive, but the feeling of relaxation. And that's actually what I feel when I hear the song. It's I don't necessarily hear, you know, a financial free life or anything like that. It's more of a spiritual thing, I guess you can say. You know, don't let things bring you down. Don't don't be negative. Essentially, always look at the positive, silver lining things. Big picture, right? Just because something bad happened to you does not mean it was a bad thing that happened to you. I'm not saying that all bad things are like that, because trust me, we already know. I can already see if I didn't correct myself on this, there'd be a lot of backlash. But no, there are bad things that do happen, obviously, that aren't gonna, make you feel any better about yourself. There is a small portion of things like that, but that will get you down. Um, and I apologize for those people that have gone through those things. Being a person that has myself, and it's not easy. But at the same token, I'm not playing a victim. I don't like to be a victim. I like to be positive. Like I said, silver lining. I've been through bad things myself, but do I look at those bad things as a negative thing? No. I look at them as a course correction. Maybe you were going the wrong path, and the universe doesn't agree with where you were going. So it may have given you a quick, swift kick in the butt and course correction. That kick may have hurt. May not have liked where you were going at the time when the course correction happened. But if you look at the silver lining and the direction, and no, things don't just unfold right away. This could be something that, your course correction happened 10 years ago. And now you're finally lining back up with what you're supposed to be doing. And that's just the way I see it. And being a person that's had course correction after course correction after course correction after course correction, I don't look at them as a negative feeling. I look at them as a learning experience, There's no such thing as failure in life. That's one thing I can tell you. There is only learning. You may say, yeah, I've failed at doing many things, but no. You just learned another way that it can't be done. That's all. And I love hearing when people say things like that, even in TV shows. Don't watch much of them, just for the fact that a lot of senseless stuff out there. I'm more of a movie person myself. If I'm going to watch a show, it will be supernatural, maybe Stargate, something scientific, something that may have some kind of hold to it. The only reason I say that kind of stuff is because, well, we already know Star Trek, for example. The only thing that's on there is science fiction now, is the warp drive and the aliens. And that's even in the air. Look at the tablets they used back then, the earphones, everything like that, So things like that I don't mind watching, because sometimes science fiction ends up turning into science fact. And it's good to watch those things, to have an open mind. I'm actually trying to find the other songs that I had done, that I was working on for this album here. I'm still having an issue going through these files. That can't be it. Oh, Ruby Roo. Oh. I wonder if this was the one where I was interrupted. This is the Long Ride anniversary. Ooh. Turn that down, shall we? Actually, I wrote this one about for my anniversary, for my boyfriend, actually. Still don't doubt it. Get it right. Hold on tight. About it. Still don't doubt it. We'll get it right. That's right. Longer extended on that one. No, this isn't the one that I was interrupted on. Still a beautiful song either way. Oh, I think it was this one actually, Live Life Our Own Way, which was mistitling. Yeah. I was doing this in the backyard actually at the time. Yeah, there we go. One of my friends interrupted the song, came just walking in out of nowhere, did a smoke, having a smoke. You can find this one on my YouTube channel. Tell me on the phone if you have sinned. Oh, get it right, get it wrong. We will find a way to get along. I don't know why I didn't put this one out. Actually, I think it's got a better feel to it. The only difference is it's got an explicit lyric. One lyric. No, this actually makes me smile sometimes. Funny part is the person that actually interrupted the song. We'll call it a live recording when I was doing that one in front of the live audiences. I thought about putting that one up, but at the same token, it's like, you know what? No, I'm gonna produce mine first. Not really a big fan of the person that interrupted the song in the first place, and I didn't want to reach out. We've been communicating lately though, and doesn't do music anymore, so I'm still gonna put it out. It's my song. It's already been released. It's just a cut, remastered, live version. So there are ways for me to do that, since it is just going to be considered a live version of the song with an audience, and the audience was just small. It was my boyfriend, neighbors, and that guy. But that's not what song I was looking for. I know I keep on getting sidetracked here. But hey, me getting sidetracked is also adding longevity to the stream. Never doubting it, BMI, afternoon, late afternoon, the sky melts, blah, blah, blah. I'm just seeing a lot of, here, I'll put on one of these. I own licensing to this song. It's not mine, but just for audio background filling, other than myself, I'll put it on. I do have the sync licensing for this, so do not worry. I protect myself. I'm Arnold Guitar. There's no lyrics to this song neither. So technically speaking, I can write my own lyrics to this and use it as well. I would just have to, I don't even need permission. I just have to put the writers that did the music down as their legal name for royalties, which is not hard to do. I'm getting sidetracked just because this has got a good beat to it. You know, there's lots of things that I came across when I got my sync licensing and everything like that I just gobbled up as much as I could. So I ended up actually owning a lot of licenses to a lot of songs now. Oh, I think I found one. There we go. You guys enjoy this one. This is one of the ones I've been working on. This is the one that I might retitle Sense of Relief. Just because, well, it's not too jiving, but at the same token, it does make you want to move, but not too fast. Me, when I hear this one, I picture a slow motion scene standing on the balcony of a club. You know, just seeing all the life happening below you. And everybody just having a blast. And that's what I feel when I hear this. And I'm not saying this is a song playing, I'm just saying that's the feel that I get from the song. Slow motion dance at a club, bird's eye view from the balcony. But that's all you guys get of that one for right now. Still a work in progress. And let me see, is that one it? No. I keep on getting the same one. Do they keep on moving these clips on me? There we go. No, that's the same one. You can actually hear a little bit better now, actually. This is the one I was going to use for Free Life. This is where, like, Us Against the World at the end of the day would have came in. Oh. Maybe I'll just sing it for you. That's a good idea. Us against the world at the end of the day. When life feels stupid and the plan feels fake. Broke times rounds our visceral strain. Without talking to you, I don't know me. Sweetheart, daddy, slow down. 'Cause our world couldn't grow. All I ever want is a free life with you. I want a free life with you. Who said we couldn't have a free life? It's true. Now my life's so free it could slip away. Wide awake all night, walk around all day. Like a can full of gas without a car. So sad and complete, it's now who we are. So I'll sleep until I float. Ontario waters, ice cold. I want a free life with you. I want a free life with you. Who said we couldn't have a free life? And it's true. I want a free life with you. I want a free life with you. Who said we couldn't have a free life? It's true. And then for this rendition of the song, I just beat it out for the last 42 seconds. Again, there was a reason why I didn't use it. There is a reason for everything, my friends, and a reason for everything. What are we looking at here for time? Where are we for the stream? Okay, we have actually been running for 1 hour. Actually, longer than I was expecting to be running for on this one, to be honest. This was my stream on my music, and honestly, I was aiming for an hour. I didn't think I'd make an hour, and honestly, I still do have much more to discuss with you guys. But for the time being, I'm actually gonna call it a wraps. I will be doing this on my shiftly work as well throughout my work week too. If I'm at work and something comes to me and on break, I will definitely be coming online and shooting out as a little message here. And it will be available here on my channel, Twitch and YouTube. I'm hoping it'll end up in both. I actually haven't checked my YouTube channel right now because I technically should be streaming on here live. No. I don't see me live. Apparently, I was not live on YouTube. Okay, well, that's not what I was wanting to do. Ay, 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 ay. Streaming is not simple. I am just trying to manage my stream here on YouTube to make sure that this all goes everywhere. But I'm also not going to make you guys suffer through that while I'm trying to figure out my crap. That is something I can do on my own time and not make you all suffer. Yeah. Sorry, that was just my YouTube channel there. It's just manage videos. Oof. Who knows? Maybe I'll be able to upload this later. Videos live. What does it say? That was the 15th? Oh my god, this is so confusing. I just realized how close I had the phone to my face. I'm so sorry. Life is not easy. Well, it is not being simple. It is being annoying. I should technically be customized channel. Branding. See, there's so many things that you just don't understand until you do. Cool, so I can add watermarks to my videos here on YouTube now, having my artist creation channel and all that stuff. That's interesting. I like that. But what I don't like is the fact that I'm not seeing my current stream on there. If you are wondering where my music would be on my Bram Kramshoj artist channel on YouTube as well, I made a music list there called Bram Kramshoj on my list, which actually has all my latest releases on there that have actually been released through my distributors so far. And those ones you should be able to hear. And feel free to hit like and subscribe too. You know, subscriptions help us a lot. It helps us get monetized a little bit better, and gives us little bits of tricks and tips that we're able to get through paid partnerships and stuff like that too. It's good things to have. But as it stands for the music stream portion of my stream today, I'm going to call it a wraps at this point, and I'm going to figure out my stuff here and make sure that it's all working out properly for us for the next one. I want to make sure my streams make it to YouTube as well, not just Twitch. So feel free to hit that alert button. Make sure you stay up to date on my streams. You're not catching it now, you can catch it on a later date and time. Even then, still, if you subscribe, you can always come back and view it at a later date and time. Also, I will be doing giveaways on this channel, which is going to be for my music portion, and for my gaming portion, I'll be doing giveaways as well. The giveaways involving my video game portion will be like more so like platinum for Warframe or written mods on Warframe, things that I don't either have the space for anymore, or I'm just feeling generous and wanted someone else to be able to share the wealth on that too. As it stands, I'll also be doing a giveaway on my book, which will be happening on both portions of my channel. It's not just going to be exclusive to my gaming portion or my music portion. It's going to be available to only followers that follow me on my Twitch, and through my YouTube as well, to keep it fair. So they'll be taking the subscribers from both sides, and I will take away duplicates, and from there I will do a draw. And that point in time, I'll actually be giving away portions of my book, which you'll be able to access book 1 through this draw, which is already completed. You just need to get the editing and the publishing done. I've already got book 2 started, and I've already got book 3 started too. And as I work and I work and I work and I work, I come across more and more and more. So I may say 3 books now, but when I get to 3, there might be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This might be an anthology, I don't know. And it just seems to be the more that I write, the more that it flows, the more that there is, and it's just going to be a long, drawn book. Good book, honestly. It's going to have a lot of mystery to it, a lot of questions, more so coming from you guys, on what the hell's going through my mind when writing it, kind of deal. where I got my ideas from for the characters, the premises of the book, even, and why I decided to write it. Well, I'm sure once you all read it, if you do, you'll all have a different pull from it. I wrote this book in a way to for people to read, to take whatever way they want. It's all in the eye of the beholder, is the way the book's been written. So I myself, being the one that wrote the book, I can look at it from all aspects of which a person can view it, and tell you there's at least 5 or 6, 7 ways you can view it. Who knows? Maybe there's more that I haven't even thought of, because there's people out there that are more free thinkers, right? And there might be more information. So I keep on saying it, but I'm going to say it now. I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you for those that did hold on through the entire stream, and thank you for those that watch on a later date and time. You guys have a great day, and try to get some sun and enjoy what's rest of our summer. And I will see you guys. I believe I have my next stream set for 10:15 a.m. Thursday. You guys might also hear me get on a little rant tonight at around 1:15 a.m. on my work break. Who knows? Again, hit that subscribe button, hit that alert button so that we can stay up to date on all my rants and all my posts. You have a great day, and thank you again.